Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing some PvE content as well as the rest of the week. As you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be doing the new masteries today, what they look like, and how they work. But very quickly, Riot added some new content to the PvE store. As you can see here, they have the blue essence items. If you didn't know, with the new runes and keystones coming out, they're getting rid of the old ones, and they're refunding all of your IP and RFP that was spent on runes and rune pages. So they're going to combine IP and blue essence together from Hextech Crafting, so blue essence is going to become the new in-game currency that you earn. And for the preseason, there's going to be a very specific store that you can buy different items with using just blue essence specifically. So, few things. They did say they were going to do chromas, but chromas aren't on here right now. But some of the cool items that they're going to have, Special Essence Collector Ward. The one that I'm most excited about is Earth the Manatee, which is a very old Warwick skin they're re-releasing. Couple of Poro emotes that are exclusive to this. Mystery wards that you can spend blue essence to get, mystery icons, these little mini chibi icons, I guess. And then something else they're doing is they're doing gemstones that you can buy with blue essence. And right now, doing so, you also get these very special gemstone Poro icons that you can get. So that's going to be exclusive to the preseason. I don't know how long it's going to go or if it's going to go into the regular season, but that's what's going on there. So, jumping right into what this video and what the rest of the videos are going to be out for this week, we're going over to runes. So this is what they have on the PvE right now. I have a couple of pages that I've made already that I'm testing for a couple of my main champions, but they also have 5 preset ones that you can test out yourself if you want to get a general feel for these new pages. But we're going to go over each of the new trees, and we're just going to go in order each day from left to right. So today we're going to look at precision and sort of everything that goes into this tree. So precision is a fighter and ADC style tree that you're going to pick from for like I said, ADC is also attack speed based fighters is the general vibe that I'm getting from this one. So just going over how this works. Each rune, or keystone I should say, in the precision tree, and the main tree is the one with the 4 slots, secondary 2, but we'll go over those eventually. These 3 keystones are exclusive to this row, so once you pick one, you can't pick a new one. And I think, you know, not much is going to change from where it's at right now. So basically how I'm going to show you a general build here, since I already have my Aurelia page built. It's going to be based around, you know, fighters and just giving you guys fighter examples, but there are some ADC ones in here too that we'll be looking at. So first one, press the attack. Hitting an enemy champion 3 consecutive times makes them vulnerable, dealing bonus damage and causing them to take more damage from all sources for 6 seconds. So 3 abilities and or basic attacks, this pops, and then the rest of your kit is going to deal tons of extra damage. This one's definitely fighter oriented. Lethal Tempo, this one gives you increased attack speed temporarily, as well as unlocking your attack speed cap. So if you remember the old Kog'Maw, how he could go from 2.5 attacks, which is the max on all champions right now, to 5 attacks per second, or 5.0 attack speed. This is basically what that is for all champions, definitely ADC based. But what this does then is this unlocks their attack speed cap unlimitedly, so they can get as much attack speed as they potentially could. And then Fleet Footwork is basically the current Warlord's Bloodlust, again very ADC centric. So because we're building an Irelia fighter style page, definitely press the attack for this one. Next one, Overheal. This is a mini Bloodthirster, basically. Excess healing on you becomes a shield. This one is kind of like Dangerous Game. Restore 15% of your missing health, and you get 25 additional gold for a kill, or a takedown, which is also a tower kill, or inhib kill, I believe. I don't know if dragons and barons count for this one. And then Presence of Mind. This one I could see kind of going on to Kale for 5 seconds after getting a level or takedown. Any mana you spend is fully restored, so that means for 5 seconds after you level up or you get a kill or tower takedown, your abilities are basically free for 5 seconds. So again, because we're building an Irelia style, I'm going to go overheal on this one. Next one can be either preferential based, so based on your play style, but this can also be situationally based as well, depending on if you want to play around someone's the enemy team comp. So for this one, takedowns on enemies grant permanent attack speed up to a cap, mind you. Takedowns grant permanent tenacity up to a cap, and takedowns grant permanent lifesteal. The tenacity one I can really only see being used on Irelia right now, especially because that's her, well, I should put it like this, her passive grants her tenacity. So that's really the only ability in the game that I can think that does that, so this would definitely go well with her. But then the attack speed one, good for attack speed based fighters and ADCs, as well as the permanent lifesteal one. So this one, like I said, could be either preferential or situational depending on how you want to play it. But to keep things basic for this one, we're just going to go with attack speed. And then for our final keystone, coup de grace, deal more damage to low health champions. Cut down, deal more damage to champions with more maximum health than you. So basically a miniature giant slayer. This is good for ADCs who want to be tank busters. And then last stand, deal more damage to champions while you are low on health. This one I can see going really good with someone like Warwick, because his his passive allows him to heal for more damage based on how low he is on health. So this one I could see giving him a good edge. But for this one, we're definitely going to take Coup de Grace, because that'll help us with being dominant in our lane. Now with the secondary tree you pick from one of the other 4 keystone or keystones that are available. So the other thing that's interesting about this too is that if you notice, for all of these, they each say 18% attack speed. Well, depending on which keystone you choose as your main keystone tree, it will give the other 4 keystones available for your secondary tree a specific ability attached to them. So if you pick precision, all of these secondaries will grant 18% attack speed. So for the sake of the example, we're just going to stick with domination. We will get to this tree later in the week. But just to show you how the secondary works for this one, you, instead of getting 12 keystones from the domination tree, you only get 9. And then these are also row specific as well. So for this one, Taste of Blood, heal when you damage an enemy champion. We'll pick that one. As you can see, these 2 get blacked out. And then we can choose from either here or here. Some interesting ones here. Unique takedowns grant permanent healing. Takedowns grant permanent active item CDR, like Zhonya's Hourglass, for example. And things like that. Movement speed. This one grants you additional AD. I'll go over what adaptive is later in the week. But then we'll just pick this one. And then that sets your main keystone page. You can rename it, save it. And that's basically what that looks like for the precision tree. Again, I'm going to be going over every other tree this week on the PBE before the PBE goes live next week with the preseason. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, we'll see each other again real soon. Have a wonderful day.